What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody that's in the building right now. Shout out to all of you visionaries out there, man. Shout out to all of you visionaries. Shout out to everybody who supports Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And we're back with another great show with y'all. And of course, I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Shout out to everybody that's in the building right now. Shout out to y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share today's show. Hit the like button and share the show. Share it on your community tab, your Discord servers, anywhere that you share content, share this content. And if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Let me get over here to the chat room and give some shout outs before I start the show. Shout out to Char Willie. She says, "This is interesting." Shout out to you. Shout out to Ricky Webster in the building. I appreciate you, my brother, as always. Shout out to Shango Zulu. Salute, fam. Shout out to Fierce Soul in the building. Salute, my brother. Miss Toya, what's going on, Miss Toya? Good to see you. Shout out to Larry Vaughn in the building. Peace, my brother. Salute. As always, I appreciate your support. Shout out to my brother Matt in the building. What's good, Matt? Appreciate your support, man. Shout out to my brother, the number one grinder. Shout out to my brother, man. Salute to my brother, JT. Shout out to Nisa. Peace to you. Songwriter Sonny. Salute, man. Salute. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for pulling up. Shout out to Bronze Dip. Much love, Bronze Dip. Dale Diddy. What's good, Dale Diddy? What's going on, man? Starlight. What's going on, Starlight? Black. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to everybody. Like I said, make sure you like today's show. Make sure you share today's show. We're going to get into it today. I won't be here too long. You know, it's a nice Sunday. And of course, I would love to have my Sunday dinner soon. So I just came to chop it up with y'all real quick and give my perspective on what's been going on lately. You know, everybody had their chance to give their perspectives on what's been going on lately in the black manosphere. And today is my turn. Today's my turn to give my spill on what's going on. And today's show is this is what happens when men want to go mainstream. That's what happens. See, because a lot of us, you know, as usual, a lot of us, you know, we think that mainstream is where the magic happens. OG, what's good, Sonny? Shout out to you, Sonny. Appreciate you, OG. And actually, it is where the magic happens. If y'all can understand what I'm saying, the mainstream is where the magic happens. It is. And if y'all been following Sheep Stay Sleep TV for the past couple of years, y'all know that I put this space on notice a few years ago about what we're dealing with now. This is why I'm not surprised. This is why I didn't come out right away and speak about what's going on and jump all over the topic. And because at the end of the day, it's nothing left to really say but what I'm going to speak about today. Because I warned the space. I warned the men in this space what was going to happen. where all of this was going to lead to. But everyone said, oh, DS1 is hating. DS1 got a problem with dudes succeeding. DS1 got a problem with dudes getting money. But now I'm noticing people are saying these same things about what's going on with Kevin Samuels. Now it's about he sold out. But when I told y'all back in 2018, 2019, that he already sold out. I told y'all this already. He sold out for the bag. He wanted to go mainstream. I said this a long time ago. It wasn't me hating on that man. It was me putting the brothers in this space on notice what was to come and what we should do. Because we could have easily excommunicated him or just moved away from him. And it should have been a concerted effort by all the men in the space to do that. But of course, everyone wants to stand next to success. And I get it. I get that. I don't have a problem with that. I get it. But see, you got to understand, as a man, there's always a sacrifice that you're going to have to make. There's always a price to pay. Always. Whether it's a tangible price or an intangible price. You see? This is why I speak to you brothers every day on having character, on developing your character. You see? Because at the end of the day, that is the true value of a man. See, because that's where we're at now. Now everybody got something to say about Kevin Samuels. Now all of a sudden he's a sellout. Now all of a sudden everyone's offended. Now he don't have no morals. But I thought we wasn't meant to have morals here. You can't call a man a sellout if you don't operate on a moral compass. But see, this is what happens when men want to go mainstream. This is what happens when you want to stand next to the chosen guy. See, because when he first blew up, everybody wanted to stand next to him. It wasn't no problem then. But the further and further he got from this space, now it's a problem. But what do you think happens to grassroots organizations when people in there decide to go commercial? See, y'all are lost. This is why there's no reason to even, you dudes shouldn't even be mad at Kevin Samuels at this point. Shouldn't even be mad. See, all you got to do is go back to my channel and go back to the video when I said the algorithm chose Kevin Samuels. That was the first video. That's all you got to do. It's no need to get mad. You see? Because you dudes didn't want to keep this movement grassroots. See, you got to understand what a manosphere is. You got to understand what it is. It's a grassroots male organization. It's not commercialized. It's not something that everyone knows about. It's grassroots. It's underground. You see? But y'all allowed the likes, the clicks, the views, the stardom, to blind y'all from the mission. See, what a lot of you brothers don't understand is the things that we said we stood on in this space, the things that the men over there and the other manosphere stand on, that stuff cannot be commercialized. Don't y'all get it? You cannot commercialize these things. You can't commercialize the red pill, because then you'll get a fresh and fit. You see? You cannot commercialize grassroots organizations without sacrificing the integrity of the people there. Why do you think I kept harping on let's stop talking about women? I said let's stop talking about women in 2018. We defeated the gynocracy in 2018. I said, let's stop talking about women. Let's stop talking about women. But what was it? Oh, DS1 clout chasing. He just got a small channel. He's just trying to get his numbers up. No, I was telling brothers the right shit to do. You know why? Because now in 2022, y'all saying shit that I said 4 years ago. The warnings y'all are giving now, I warned brothers 4 years ago, 3.5 years ago, to maintain the integrity of the space, to protect the space. Me, that was me. But you know what I was called? A hater. A black male basher. I don't want to see black men succeed. I'm mad at black men's success. It sounds like y'all mad at Kevin's success now. Who sound like they mad at success now? Huh? But this is what happens when men want to go mainstream. This is what happens. Don't think that no man you see in the mainstream didn't have to sacrifice some shit that they said they never would. Don't ever believe that. Because it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Don't work like that. So all this stuff that we was talking about and standing on, of course, when Kevin Samuels is talking to a Nicki Minaj, he can't stand on that shit. He's talking to a A-list pop star. You think she give a damn about a grassroots black male movement? Think, men, think. Think. What do you expect him to say? What do you expect him to say? What do you expect him to do? You expect him to jump out the window and ruin his career in the name of the manosphere? Huh? That's what you thought he was going to do? Huh? You thought he was going to do that, right? You thought he was going to sacrifice his career. The only real career he's ever had, by the way. You think he's going to do that? To get the praise from us? That's what you thought he was going to do? That's what y'all thought he was going to do? Y'all thought he was going to stand on manosphere business. That's what y'all thought? You can't do that. You can't do that and then go be in a future video. Don't y'all get it? Don't you understand what we actually created? What was created here? I don't think y'all do. I don't think y'all do. I don't think y'all understood what y'all was really fighting for all these years. We were fighting for independence. How the hell we gonna be independent and mainstream? Young Dolph, wake up. Mo 3, huh? I don't think y'all hear me out there. How are you gonna be independent and commercial? It don't work like that. You see? Now you understand what we should have been fighting for instead of fighting one another. You see? Instead of fighting for views, fighting for time slots. We were supposed to be fighting to maintain the sanctity of this space. You see? Because that's how all grassroots organizations get destroyed. They get bought out. And Kevin told us approximately 3 years ago on a panel on Obsidian's show where a brother checked him about doing the shit that he doing and asked him what he doing it for. And Kevin told him, if y'all want me to uphold this manosphere shit, you gotta buy me out. You see? You see? So this is what happens when men want to go mainstream. This is what you see now. You see him getting disrespected and getting castrated in front of thousands of people. She ripped his nuts off right in front of everybody. You know why? You know why? Because that's what Master wants. That's what he wants. Humiliate them. Humiliate them. Make me proud. You see? See, y'all don't understand what this is really about. Y'all don't understand that this manosphere stuff is a weapon. You don't understand this. It's a weapon. This is why they wage war on this space. I told y'all this. I told y'all this. I told y'all this years ago. They wage war on this space because what we're doing and saying is a weapon. Media is a weapon. You see? And when you're over here speaking about men having morals, men being family men, right? Don't you know that when men are speaking that way, you are anti-democratic? See, now follow me here. See, because you got to understand why they see this as a weapon, why they see the manosphere or a manosphere as a weapon. Those guys that are over there in the other manosphere, who do they stand behind? Trump. Trump. And they stand behind Trump because of Trump's values. You see? You see? Are y'all following me now? So when we're over here speaking the same shit, but we allowed women, right, coverts to come in and to mask and guise themselves, right? Now we have what we have today. You see? See, because in a democracy, a woman stands on top of men. You see? Joe Biden put women in position. You see? So we gotta come, them black women look at, we gotta go check them niggas. They out of line. They're out of line. They're not in alignment with what they supposed to be talking about. They supposed to be talking about how they gonna come back to us. How they gonna make it right for us. See? They don't need to be talking about their children, because that's not their children. Those are our children. And we're the final say on that. You see? Notice how they're usurping all of the talking points. This is what Kevin Samuels and Obsidian sacrificed for fame. This is what they've done. They sacrificed the integrity of the message of the space. They threw the men under the bus. And I told y'all this was going to happen. This has to happen. They won't get anywhere without throwing us under the bus. Don't you get it? It's either us or their success. These guys, come on, man. These guys just want to live the rest of their lives as happy as they can. They don't care who they got to sacrifice. Don't y'all get it? That's why it was our job to band together to protect it. And at any cost, if it even caused us to kick them out, that's what was supposed to happen. You see? The guys over there in the other manosphere, they don't have that problem. Any agents, any flip-floppers, any of that, they get them out. They get them out. Because you have to protect the integrity of the message. That is what make people support grassroots organizations, grassroots movements. It's because of the message. Don't y'all understand this? You see? So now the message of this space is on display in the mainstream media to make a mockery of. To make a mockery of. But this is what you sacrifice for the price of fame. This is what you do. You embarrass yourself. You humiliate yourself. You eat all that shit you've been talking for years, you swallow it. That's what you do. That's what you do. You embarrass and humiliate yourself in front of thousands of men. And you got to do it and hold your head up high. Because, see, this is what happens when men want to go mainstream. This is what happens. You don't see Bobby Schmurda? Look at Bobby. Dancing like he a goddamn stripper. Everywhere he go, he got to jump on a table and start gyrating his hips now. That's what he got to do now. Got to get up there and start pumping his waist. This is what he has to do. This is what he has to do. You see? That's what he has to do now. Because he want to go mainstream. He done got a taste of that mainstream. And see, once you get a taste of it, you're only going to go further and further and further. Do y'all actually think if Kevin Samuels would have tried to stand on any of that shit, do you know how quick he would have got canceled? Do you know how quick he would have got canceled? They'd have called his publicist and canceled him. He would have been canceled right after the goddamn show. He'd have got canceled. He would have disappeared. You'd have saw a bunch of videos because the Barbies, they would have straight mobbed on Kevin if he would have tried to check Nikki. If he would have tried to relinquish the hold that she had on his nutsack, he would have got tortured. He got tortured. You think if Obsidian would have tried to, make a point to that lady from Elle magazine, they would have demolished him. He got demolished. You see? This is what happens when you want to go mainstream. This is what happens when you're doing it for the bag. This is what happens when you're doing it for the bag. This is what they do to you. This is what they're going to do to all of us. You talking about you standing on manosphere shit? Oh, and then you going to go and sit in front of academics? And you think he not going to put none of that shit we talking to the test? Why you think Fresh and Fit embarrassed themselves? Because Act going to put it to the test. He going to see if you going to stand on it. And which he know you not, because he know you want some money. He knows this. This is what he knows. This is what Brittany Renner knows. This is what they know. You just want to drip and trick. This is why I did that stream, dripping and tricking. Go and check it out. This is what they know. You see? Because they know you up here talking that Republican shit, family, values, men having integrity, and all of that. But then they know at night you a whole democrat. You in the strip clubs, you're buying hoes, you're paying for Tinder dates, you a whole dinner daddy. You a little buddy fucker. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Ronan. That's Democratic shit. See, the Democrats put the broads on a pedestal. You see? See why I say, yo, let's stop talking about women. Oh, DS1, he must got a problem with women. We could talk about women. Why we can't talk about women? Because that's democratic, bro. That's democratic. That's why. The same shit you cry about, you catering to. You summoning Jezebels by always running this. Talking about what they not. Talking about what they don't got. Talking about how they look. Summoning them. Then they come around and you turn into Mr. Softy. You get all creamy. Hi. Hi. Oh, I like her. See? See, Nikki already knew. Nikki came up there in a full Jezebel garment. You see her? Red in the background, straight Jezebel. Straight lust energy. That's why she's showing all that red. See, because remember, red is a representation of the root chakra. And in a man, our root chakra is what? Our gonads. Right, fellas? Follow me. Y'all following me in the chat? Let me know. Talk to me in the chat. Let me know. That's why she had all that red behind her. That activate Kevin's lust. Get his nuts moving. Get his nuts twiddling. Start twiddling his nuts. That's why she got red all behind her. Hair done, contacts in, lips all shiny. Seduce and reduce, buddy. So all that man shit y'all talking about over there in the manosphere, we gonna put it to the test. That's what she did. Oh, you a man? Oh, you a high value man? Oh, you this, you that? Watch this. I'm gonna show all the Barbies that I could break these niggas in half. Because they want women like me. See? See why I said stop talking about them? See? You summoned them. Now you can't get rid of them. Now they ain't going nowhere. Now what you gonna say? Huh? What you gonna say now? You know what you gonna do? You're gonna do shows with them now. See, now we're gonna fall in line. Because men didn't want to stand up and do what men do, which establish order and structure. And nobody should have ever been bigger than the goddamn mission. Shout out to Anthony Johnson and those men over there and how they run that manosphere. Nobody's bigger than order. Y'all made dudes bigger than order around here. That's why we have what we have. Nobody wants to step up and execute authority. You see? And when a man steps up and want to do that around here, he's called a hater. He's a hater. He clout chasing. He trying to get his numbers up. See? That's what they said about me. See? I was the first one speaking against this shit. These are facts. You see? Because that's why I'm not liked in this space now. Because I stand on some shit. And nobody can move me off of it. Not your opinions, not none of that. See? I started let's get rid of Kevin Samuels out the space campaign. We're doing multiple streams, proving the same shit it took y'all 2 years later to prove. I said he was a fraud. I said he never accomplished none of those things. I said it. Y'all caught up in 2020. But when I did it, I was what? Humiliated, demonized. just for taking up for the space. Not attacking him personally. Putting it out there to the men that this dude got to go. He's a problem. He's a breach of security. I've been said this space had an incel problem back in 2017, 2018. Go check the stream out. The incelosphere. I've been spoke about this. I've been said this space had an incel problem. I've been said Obsidian was an incel. Long time ago. DS1 is a hater. DS1 don't like nobody. DS1 can't get along with nobody. No, DS1 stands on the fucking truth. That's what DS1 stands on. Because what I said is what y'all are saying now. I said it already and was demonized for it. I said Kevin Samuels was going the goddamn love and hip hop route. I said it. Me. I said he was going a reality TV route years ago. I'm the one who put the first conversation that he had out there with Tommy Lee. Me. To let brothers know what we were up against. Not the shit on Kevin said. I don't know him. I don't know him. But that's how y'all took it. Why? Because it was coming from me. Because y'all wanted to go commercial too. Right? Right? Anybody who ever defended the sanctity of this space, they were demonized. They were called haters. They said they bash black men. We all get demonized for it. For protecting men. Shout out to Ty City. Everything that brother been speaking on was all to protect us, the men. And what we were trying to build. But what happened to Ty City? Demonized. He gets demonized. Gets demonized. For letting brothers know, yo, this is what's coming, y'all. Yo, we got to protect ourselves from this, brothers. Yo, let's not focus on that, brothers. Demonized. So I know how you feel, Ty City. They demonized me first. They demonized me first. All because you understand the industry. Just like I do, dog. It's called the entertainment industry. This is no different than the goddamn rap industry. Where they watch and they pick who's gonna fit a certain archetype. See, everybody can't go. You have to be chosen. You see? You see how this works? See how this works? Because you wanted this manosphere shit to go mainstream. Just tell the truth. Y'all dudes are just trying to get some money. That's all. Just was trying to get some paper. That's it. But y'all didn't realize we could have got money together. We didn't have to sacrifice each other and fight each other and do all that bullshit to get no money. We didn't have to do that. But now we see that. Now we talking about that. But everybody was fighting back then, 2 years ago, everybody was fighting to sit next to Kevin Samuels. Don't talk about Kevin Samuels. Don't talk about Kevin Samuels. Why you got to keep talking about Kevin? Yeah, I know, because Kevin's the chosen one. And you want to ride his wave. I get it. But what did that do for you? Huh? Shut up talking about Kevin. Shut up talking about Kevin. What did that do for you, bruh? When I was trying to protect your monkey ass. See? That's what it was about. Brotherhood, not rugged individualism. Now, y'all got a problem with a dude who's a rugged individual. Now y'all got a problem with that. Now you expect him to have some goddamn loyalty. Rugged individuals ain't got no loyalty but to themselves. So now it's a problem. Now Kevin's a problem. Now Obsidian's a problem. Right, Tito. Don't stream while Kevin's on. Don't put his name in the title. He was the boogeyman. Now y'all shooting at him every chance you get. Last year he was the boogeyman. You better not don't put his name in the title. He might flag you. He's gonna flag your channel down. Oh, now he's cannon fodder? He's cannon fodder now, huh? Now he has an open target on his back all of a sudden around here. How ironic. But see, this is what happens when men want to go mainstream. See, now, and shout out to Kuda, because I saw he mentioned this in his stream. We're witnessing the manosphere reset. The black manosphere is on reset. It's over. We got to start from scratch. Because all those talking points, right, they're getting smashed. Okay? All right? All that shit, done with. Caputs. Finito. Adios. Hasta luego. Good night. Cut it out. Cut it out, because you're making yourself look like a fool now. Even trying to talk about that, you make yourself look like a fool. Because in the mainstream, that shit you talking don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. You see? You see? But this is what happens when men want to go mainstream. Why the other guys over there in other manosphere don't want to go mainstream? Why you think they don't want to go mainstream? Hey, what's up, Nadia? Shout out to my brother, the Book of Ronan, in the building. Shout out to my bro, man. Why you think they never want to go mainstream? Because who's at the forefront of things? The Democrats. Who's starting to take over in media? Who's popping out of everywhere in media now? There's just a surge of women. Women. You see? You see why it's important that we stick together, brothers? Not to be against women, but to have agency. See, these women have agency. They've always had it. They always operated like that together. This is why after they finish arguing with each other, they'll team up and devour you. That's all women. That's not just black women. That's all women. That's all women, buddy. And guess what? Who you think runs reality TV? What you think Mona Scott voted? But we supposed to be thinking men. What you think Mona Scott voted? You think Mona Scott voted for Trump? You think Kevin Samuels and Obsidian voted for Trump? And why you think they didn't? Hmm? Because they are anti-man. You see? They are pro-establishment. You got to understand this. These guys have said it before. If the gynocracy treated them well, they wouldn't mind being gynocrats. They said this. So why are you surprised about Obsidian eating his goddamn words? Why are you surprised? Why are you surprised with him just pandering? Why are you surprised with him being mamby-pamby? Why are you surprised? See, y'all don't understand the game. You don't understand what you're dealing with. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. This is how all grassroots organizations get dismembered. This is what happens when men want to go mainstream. This is what happens when the manosphere, the black manosphere in particular, wants to go mainstream. This is what happens. You lose your voice. Because we have no mainstream representation. The way we get mainstream representation is through politics. Not by having somebody get up on panels and win debates and have great talking points about some bullshit that don't equate to nothing in the real world. Don't y'all get it? That's what representation is. But we have to convince somebody to represent us. You see? And the way we do that is by unifying. Not everybody run into a bag. I'm running to a bag. You running to sell out. That's what you're doing. And see, a lot of y'all are upset because you didn't have the chance to sell out with Kevin. You're not mad at what Kevin's doing. You just mad because you can't get a piece of that money. See? Because before all of this, a lot of you guys was Team Kevin. Kevin Defense Force. Behind the scenes. I know you. See? Because it was very few people a couple years ago talking about him and what he was doing and what he had coming for the space. It's only a few of us doing this. And those same people now who are anti-Kevin was pro Kevin. You see? This is what happens when you want to go mainstream. This is what happens. See? Don't be mad. He followed protocol. See? He was on the Instagram of a A-list celebrity. Y'all got to understand what he was doing. Why are you surprised at him folding up? He was in front of an A-list celebrity. Do y'all know who Nicki Minaj is? Nicki Minaj is a A-lister. Understand this. She's a A-list celebrity, not a B-list, she's not a, no. She's not Dream Doll, okay? She's not Bernice Burgos, okay? She's not Ella May, okay? We talking about Nicki, a pop star, world renowned. She's an A-list celebrity. You think she want to hear about a goddamn hitting the wall? You think that shit means something to her? When she could pay you to kiss her goddamn feet while she walking? She could pay most of you dudes to lick her feet while she's walking on them. That's why Kevin ain't mentioned none of that shit. She ain't mentioned none of that. Nicki Minaj pushing 40. Nicki Minaj ain't a size 4 dress. She would, to you dudes, she's considered obese. She's at the age where she hit the wall. He didn't say none of that because that don't mean shit in the mainstream. You see? The shit that we speak about is for us. See, y'all didn't realize that. See, that's what I kept trying to let brothers know. This is for us. This ain't for the world. It's not for the world. That's why it's called a brotherhood. See? But this is what happens when men want to go mainstream. This is what they do. They embarrass men. Nicki did fall off a long time ago. What that's supposed to mean? She getting ready to drop an album, by the way. So don't put it past that being a whole publicity stunt, because she's getting ready to drop an album. She's getting ready to drop an album. She just did a song with Lil Baby. She's getting ready to drop an album. See, that's how the mainstream works. You see? That's how it works. Hey, Kevin, we got something for you big today. We got something great for you lined up today, Kevin. Just wait. Oh, we have a surprise for you, Kevin. Oh, man, this is going to take us over the roof. You're going to go viral again, Kevin. You're going to go viral after this, Kevin. I guarantee you. I guarantee you that's how his publicist was talking to him. If that was a publicity stunt and it was all set up, come on, man. Come on, man. You got to understand what the mainstream is. It is not fitting to what we want to do or what we're trying to do. Is not going to work. Okay? What they're going to do is they're going to take your little program, they're going to trash it, ball it up in your face, and say, hey, this is irrelevant. Throw it out and say, here, this is what you need to be doing. This is how you need to present yourself. This is how you need to look. This is what you need to be talking about. Welcome to doing real business on a high level. Okay? You do what we tell you, and you'll be okay, Kevin. Just do what we tell you, Kevin, and you'll be rich in the next 5 years. And you won't ever have to worry about a manosphere again, Kevin. You see how this works? This is the effect of rugged individualism, the Kevin Samuels effect. Rugged individual. Don't be surprised if a rugged individual leaves you behind. That's what they supposed to do. Oh, he used us. He used the manosphere. He did this. He did that. He's a rugged individual. What is he supposed to do? He's supposed to look out for who? You? No, he's supposed to look out for him. One and only. But nobody want to hear that unity stuff. Nobody want to hear that, poor righteous teacher stuff. We out here trying to get money. We ain't trying to unify. Remember that? Now all that shit is coming back to bite y'all in y'all ass. Because now Kevin needs to have morals. Really? Kevin needs integrity. Really? Kevin don't know how to pay homage. Really? Oh, I'm appalled. I'm so appalled because I thought we didn't care about none of that shit. That's broke nigga talk. Remember? That's for broke niggas. Broke niggas talk like that. Huh? Now he sold the brothers out. No, he didn't. He did was in the best interest of himself. And if you got a problem with that, you're a hater. Remember that? Remember that? Remember that? Remember that? Remember, you just don't want to see nobody progress. Remember that? So what's wrong with Kevin progressing? What's wrong with him leaving you niggas behind? I told you that's what he's going to do. Remember that? Remember I told you he was a charlatan? Remember that? Yeah. Remember that? Yeah. Remember that? Remember that? Remember I told y'all about the empty suit? Remember that? Remember that? Oh. Now we coming back around to the what? To the goddamn truth. Don't be mad at Kevin. Learn from the lack of foresight that a lot of you men have around here. You see? A lot of you brothers lack foresight around here. You don't see what's coming from nowhere. You don't know what's there till it hits you. And that's why y'all running around like roaches when the goddamn lights come on. Because you wasn't prepared for this type of letdown. Right? Wasn't prepared for this type of letdown. Wasn't prepared for this type of disappointment. Oh, not my Kevin! Saint Kevin! right? I can't believe this. He's just being himself. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. This is what happens when men want to go mainstream. Shout out to Tone Malone. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to everybody in the building. Salute to y'all, man. Told y'all I wasn't gonna keep y'all long. I stayed longer than I thought I would. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share the show. Hit the like button and share the show. Shout out to all of the visionaries in the building for coming through, holding down the chat. Make sure you like and share today's show. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Yes, full circle essentials. The mainstream will make him change every talking point, of course. His publicist already told him, hey, Kevin, listen, if I'm going to work with you, all of that manosphere, red pill shit that y'all talk about over there, I don't want to hear that when we're doing business because that's internet bullshit and we're about doing real business over here. Okay, Kevin? So, keep that shit in your past. You're trying to grow. We're helping you become a millionaire. You're going past that foolishness. Okay, Kevin? So keep that shit away from us. Okay? That's not going to benefit us business wise. This is what they told Kevin. This is what they told him out the gate. Okay? Out the gate. All that manosphere shit, trash it. Trash it. Because we're going to make it look crazy in the media. Man, I appreciate you, Great Britain. I missed it, bro. You know how I get, man. Forgive me. But any super chats that I may have missed, if you hit the super chat, I appreciate it. If you hit the Cash App, any donations that I missed, I appreciate it, y'all. Salute to everybody in the building. If you would like to donate to the show, Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV is where you can go. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV is where you can go. I appreciate all the donations, all the likes, all the shares. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to all you visionaries once again. Much love for y'all for coming through and staying on this Sunday evening, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. DS1 Raw, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, brothers, we are our own agency. We are our own agency. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.